Right now at 5, deliberation begins. A jury will decide the fate of the man accused of a triple homicide. And all you need to know about Wisconsin's partisan primary election tomorrow.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. The fate of a man accused in a triple homicide is now in the hands of a jury. 37-year-old Nia Tao is on trial again for the murders of 3 men at a West Salem quarry in 2021. News 8 Now's Allison Fergott is live at the courthouse. Allison, what can you tell us about the trial today?
Emily, attorneys made their closing arguments today, trying to prove the role they believe Tao played in the murders. Right now, Tao faces 3 charges of first-degree intentional homicide as party to a crime, along with possession of a firearm as a convicted felon. He's accused of committing the murders with 47-year-old Comptoneth Rattanasak. During closing statements, the prosecution argued that Tao and Rattanasak were working as a team when the 3 men were killed.
They worked together and in concert to find and capture their prey and take them out in the middle of nowhere in the dead of night to execute them and leave them for dead.
The prosecution also emphasized that Tao didn't necessarily need to pull the trigger to be found guilty as party of a crime. All that matters is that he knew the plan was to kill the men. During his closing statement, Tao's attorney said all the blame was on Rattanasak and that Tao was an unlucky bystander who didn't realize Rattanasak was going to commit murder. So now it's up for the jury to decide. Last year during Tao's first trial, the jury ended up deadlocking, which led to this retrial. Reporting in La Crosse, Allison Fergott. Emily, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allison. Now, Rattanasak pled guilty to 1 count of first-degree intentional homicide earlier this year. The other charges were dropped as part of the plea deal. He was sentenced to life in prison.
Yeah, we had a nice August day with temperatures getting back up into the 80s. A few clouds out there, actually even a shower if you go north of Eau Claire too, but most areas dry with just a few clouds here and there. One good thing we have coming tonight, just in case, we still had the northern lights the last few nights. Some storming actually hit us. Right now it's still there, but it is starting to go down. Unfortunately, it's just a matter of timing if we can keep it up through the nighttime hours, but it is starting to drop. But still, something to keep in mind of given the clear skies that we have tonight in good conditions, that could still see more of the northern lights. Otherwise, for this evening, really pleasant conditions, upper 60s, low humidity, winds light. Really can't ask for better conditions really for both locations, other than getting back down to 70 degrees with calm conditions at 10 p.m. for La Crosse too. Overall, big picture shows all that cloud cover, some cirrus further to the south that will stay there. The next system is well out to the west into the Intermountain region, so overall we're not going to see any of that. There's your temperatures right now overall, upper 70s, low 80s. A few of those showers up to the north you can still that are persisting, but most of the area will remain dry. The one thing going overnight, we're going to have to keep an eye on some morning fog issues potentially that we've had. Very common this time of year to see it, so we'll keep an eye on that. Plus, we do have rain chances coming back in, but it's not till midweek, so we'll break all that down a bit later.
Well, it definitely did feel a lot more like summer today.
We got back up in the 80s. We're getting close to where we should be, but still, you can't beat these conditions this time of year.
Yeah, no, they've been nice. All right, thank you, Greg. Tomorrow is primary election day in Wisconsin, and we have a couple of reminders before heading to the polls. All polling places will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and if you're in line by 8 p.m., you will still be able to cast your ballot. This is a partisan primary, so you can only vote in one party. Votes will only be counted for the party you select at the top of your ballot. The presidential contest will not be on the ballot tomorrow. You have to wait until November to vote in that race. You can head over to myvote.wi.gov to make sure you are registered and see where your polling location is and what's on your ballot. And it's not that too late to get the ID you need for voting. The DMV is extending hours until 6 p.m. today and tomorrow to help last-minute voters. If you don't have a Wisconsin driver's license or other acceptable ID, you can still get a free Wisconsin ID for voting. You will need to bring your birth certificate, proof of identity, and Wisconsin residency to your local DMV by 6 p.m. tomorrow to register. For more information, visit the Wisconsin Election Commission's website at elections.wi.gov. And if you're voting in Wisconsin, you will notice 2 referendum questions on the back of tomorrow's ballot. Amendment 1 would prohibit the Wisconsin state legislature legislature from delegating its power to allocate money, and Amendment 2 will require legislative approval before the governor can spend federal money sent to the state. Today, Mayor Mitch Reynolds joined City Council and County Board members at Riverside Park, urging voters to vote no on both amendments. Reynolds says a no vote will help the governor's office ensure they are getting money where it needs to go in Wisconsin communities.
What these constitutional amendments try to do is limit the authority of the governor to be able to funnel federal funds to local municipalities to, in fact, save lives.
Reynolds also said he believes Republican politicians used vague language in the bill to trick voters into eliminating the checks and balances to give themselves sole control over critical federal funds. Senator Tammy Baldwin delivers over $6 million in funding to 4 Wisconsin airports today. Milwaukee, Green Bay, Marathon County, and La Crosse airports received the investment that will help replace critical equipment and upgrade facilities. The funding comes from Baldwin-backed annual government funding legislation and an FAA program she voted to extend. La Crosse Regional Airport received $223,000 to rehabilitate the aircraft rescue and firefighting building. Baldwin said in part that she was, quote, proud to support the investment to ensure that Wisconsinites, tourists, and businesses can count on our airports to be running safely and on time. A new Burlington store is opening in Onalaska this fall. A grand opening for the store will be on October 11th in the same location as the former TJ Maxx home goods store, right between PetSmart and Old Navy. TJ Maxx has moved down the road to the former Shopko building that now houses Ulta Beauty and Five Below. A new companion to your household, now is the time to do it. The Coulee Region Humane Society is hosting their 20th annual Adopt-a-thon this week. For 2 decades, the program has offered $20 adoption fees for all available animals. Pet parents can get a good discount on their new pet while also relieving some pressure from the shelter.
And I think it's going to help people, some people get with some animals that they might not be able to, being that I know times are tough for a lot of people and money is tight. So this is definitely a good chance to find a furry friend for a little less.
The promotion runs from now until Sunday the 18th with open viewing of all animals available from 1 to 4 p.m. every day. They will also have raffles for both dog and cat baskets. Tensions rising. The U.S. is deploying forces to the Middle East as Iran may be planning an attack on Israel this week.
Our son Trent overcame kidney disease and beat cancer. But when he injured his leg, he took what he thought was a pain pill.
It was laced with fentanyl, and it killed him. He was 23.
We reached out to Tammy Baldwin, but all we got back was a form letter.
Obviously, she doesn't care about families like ours. Our kids are dying from fentanyl pouring across our border.
And we can't trust Tammy Baldwin to stop it.
Fix Washington PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Improving your home, improving your life with quality for less. Don't be fooled by free installation or buy this and get that free. Be assured this baloney is the road sign to high prices. Discover what thousands of your friends and neighbors have for over 30 years. The best price today and every day on windows and doors, bathrooms and kitchens, siding and gutters, sunrooms, decks, and pergolas. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse, since 1989.
When you're looking to update your home, shop the Habitat Restore. The Habitat Restore offers a wide selection of new and gently used building materials and home furnishings at an incredibly low price. From furniture and cabinets, windows and doors, appliances, vintage items, reclaimed lumber, and everything in between. The Restore has what you're looking for, and new products arrive daily. So before you run to that big box store, shop the Habitat Restore, providing families with a place to call home.
Firefighters Credit Union now has credit cards. I know what some of you are thinking. The money man has sold his soul to the devil. Well, not quite. Unlike the big credit card issuers, we don't want you to pay interest. We don't want you to pay late fees. We don't want you to pay over the limit fees. We want you to use our card. If you use it correctly, you'll never pay a dime, and we'll pay you to use it. Are you intrigued? Give us a call and find out more today.
We've all seen these ads by Senator Baldwin attacking me. She's lying to you. But that's what career politicians do when they get in trouble. The truth? I was born and live in Wisconsin. I've never run a nursing home, and of course I believe seniors should vote. The false attacks are going to keep coming because she has nothing to run on. Her record has failed us on inflation, the border, and crime. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message for this reason. It's time for change.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Biden administration said today the timing of an Iran attack on Israel could be this week. Palestinians cleared rubble following an Israeli airstrike on a house in a refugee camp in central Gaza Strip today. It comes as Israel braces for possible retaliatory attacks by Iran and its allies in Lebanon, following the recent killings of senior Hamas and Hezbollah leaders. On Sunday, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin ordered the USS Lincoln to get to the area faster, and in a rare announcement, the Pentagon also deployed the guided missile submarine USS Georgia to the region.
President Biden spoke today with France, Germany, Italy, and the United Kingdom to discuss the situation in the Middle East and ongoing efforts to de-escalate tensions and reach a ceasefire and hostage deal in Gaza.
In a joint statement, the leaders of the United States, United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Italy endorsed the call to renew talks, stressing there is no further time to lose, saying, quote, all parties must live up to their responsibilities. Former President Donald Trump was focused on cyber issues Monday. His campaign team says it was hacked. He's making separate accusations about AI faked photos, and he's planning a social media campaign appearance. As for the Democratic ticket, Vice President Kamala Harris is getting ready to launch her new running mate to talk with voters on his own. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
Former President Donald Trump's campaign says Iran is behind a hack that gained access to what appeared to be its research on Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance. The material was sent to Politico and the Washington Post in late July from an anonymous email account. CBS News cybersecurity analyst Chris Krebs told Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan that more cyber attacks are likely.
We have a long way to go in this election. Iran specifically seems to have advanced their efforts, moved them to the left perhaps a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised to see Russia enter the fray soon.
Trump is also saying Vice President Harris used artificial intelligence to fake pictures showing large crowds at her rallies last week. But CBS News was one of the several news organizations on the campaign swing and verified crowd size estimates were accurate.
November 5th, 2024, justice will be done.
Trump also returned to X for the first time in nearly a year, posting a video Monday ahead of his conversation with Elon Musk on the platform formerly known as Twitter. After a busy week of rallies with her VP pick, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, Vice President Harris's campaign says she's working on her economic policies, which will be unveiled this week. Governor Walz is expected to hold his first solo campaign event in Los Angeles Tuesday. Walz went after Trump during a stop in Las Vegas Saturday.
He'll gut Social Security, pull your health care, underfund public schools, all of it. That's damn right. Damn right. We're not going back.
Walz will be speaking in L.A. with union workers, a key constituency for the Democratic ticket. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Now, Trump announced he will be back in the battleground state of Pennsylvania and on Saturday, holding a rally in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. A medical breakthrough. The FDA approves a new needle-free method of delivering EpiPens.
We had a nice weekend of some northern lights. We still might have a chance tonight, but the other big story is going to be the warmer temperatures, more August-like for your Tuesday, Wednesday. But we do have rain in the forecast. We'll break down when to expect that rain and how much coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Eric Hovde, multimillionaire California banker, named one of Orange County's most influential residents. A glamorous lifestyle, the best parties. Hovde bragged about being in the 1%, but accused Wisconsin farmers of not working hard. Now, this California banker wants to buy a Senate seat in Wisconsin. Eric Hovde, what an arrogant, phony fraud. DSCC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Does your child have sleep disorders, ADHD, ADD, speech issues, or mouth breathing? These are a few symptoms of a myofunctional disorder. If left untreated, it can cause disrupted sleep, TMJ pain, snoring, and other health problems. At Allen Dental, our myofunctional therapist will develop a plan to retrain the face, mouth, and throat muscles, leading to better sleep, mouth alignment, and nasal breathing, which has so many benefits for overall health. Contact Allen Dental today to schedule your appointment.
Transform your home's exterior with our new award-winning collection of steel roofing products at River Valley Remodelers. Our new products offer timeless and traditional shingle appeal with long-lasting durability for our Midwest weather. If you're seeking style and protection for your home, give us a call today or scan the QR code below for a free consult and design, and we'll get you exactly what you're looking for. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home. Build our community.
Celebrate the final weeks of summer and turn your summer earnings into a new account at Ultra. From now until August 24th, open a new youth account with $25 and we'll match your $25. Whether you have a job with a pay stub or earned your money at a lemonade stand, anyone 17 and under will qualify. Plus, you'll automatically be entered to win one of 5 $100 Visa gift cards. Don't miss out on this end of summer offer. Open your account today, online or at any Ultra office. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Tell me about the day that you first found out about Nolan's birth defect.
Everything was normal up until my 20-week ultrasound. I learned my baby would not survive. I did not have the choice to do what was right for me and my family. To think that there's a possibility of a national abortion ban scares me to death.
Derek Van Orden and his extreme positions around reproductive freedoms are why I'm running for Congress. I'm Rebecca Cook and I approve this message.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The FDA approved a needle-free version of the EpiPen. Neffy, made by ARS Pharmaceuticals, is an epinephrine nasal spray that can be used to treat anaphylaxis and other allergic reactions in both children and adults. The FDA said Neffy's approval came because studies found comparable epinephrine blood concentrations between the spray and injection products. Well, warmer temps we're having, and we're expected to stay dry at least until Wednesday. Let's send it over to Greg for the latest on our weekday forecast.
Yeah, we're going to have basically warming conditions real to where we should be for August, but we do have some changes coming up here for Wednesday. Really, overall big picture shows here's that low that was responsible for our cooler temperatures and the cloud cover that we had in the weekends. That has pushed off to the east. Now we got a little bit of a turn in the jet. We call it a ridge. The jets begin to pull northward, but we have the next chance of rain as well out to the west. Kind of looks disorganized right now and still a couple days away as we keep kind of this westerly flow. So that's what we're looking at right now as you kind of zoom in. It's still well to the west, and it will take some time overall. But we still got plenty of areas of fog potential for tonight. Could be even tomorrow night too. Really typical time of year to see that through tomorrow morning. That's one. Warmer will be definitely in the 80s, mid 80s for many locations too. So back to where we should be or a little bit above. And then as we go into rain returns Wednesday night, I think late Wednesday night into Thursday morning is the best chance for widespread precipitation. Doesn't look severe right now. That's the good news with this coming through. But really, as you wake up tomorrow morning, patches of fog, mainly along the river areas, river valley areas, those type of typical areas, they'll see that. Low clouds or fog, it should burn off fairly quickly. The temperatures will climb back up to the 70s by mid-morning, and then by noon we should be a lot of temperatures in the upper 70s to maybe near 80, and then in the afternoon the winds begin to turn around the southeast as that system gets a little closer but still well way away. We'll start seeing temperatures in the low to mid 80s, maybe in a few temperatures even higher than that. For tomorrow evening, just cloud cover here and there, but overall should be still pleasant and dry conditions. But you notice going into late Tuesday, we're going to start seeing the cloud cover begin to increase a little bit, but still remaining dry. Now for visibility issues, we had a lot of that this morning. It's going to be the same type of areas that are going to see it. You can kind of see the river areas up to the north, down to the Wisconsin River, even the Mississippi. You'll start seeing the visibilities in the morning. For about a few hours, you'll see maybe down to 1 to 2 miles, low clouds. It'll burn off. We'll see more of that going on. Now, the big picture shows that precipitation coming. It's not going to be until we get really into Wednesday night. You'll start seeing an approach from the west. Just kind of disorganized, but I think really it's going to be late Wednesday into Thursday. You're going to see the precipitation come through as that low gets closer. Now, we may see some redevelopment in the afternoon of Thursday, but that's still going to be spotty in nature. So We're going to see that. So the Thursday morning commute probably is the time that we're going to see probably some conditions on it, and maybe the Thursday evening commute. We'll see the winds turn around. Thereafterwards, this low is going to kind of sit overhead, similar to the last one a little bit. So I think shower chances continue on Friday. The good news is I think they will be a little bit less as we go into the weekend, especially going into Sunday as it pushes off to the east. With that north flow, that means our temperatures are going to cool back down to the upper 70s, low 80s once again. But for what we're looking at for temperature-wise here going on, we're going to about mid-80s for tomorrow, about right where we should be really. Further south, we're going to see the similar type of temperatures overall, low to mid-80s. Most areas, plenty of sun. The morning fog, don't forget that too. Into the north, low 80s too. Very similar, and all the way to the north too, Ladysmith, into the 80s. So once again, very typical August type temperatures. We're going to see the fog tomorrow, and then the showers and thunderstorms return, especially Thursday, lesser on Friday, and few showers remaining on Saturday. And our temperatures kind of go back down a little bit, but still not much heat or humidity. We're kind of really comfortable temperatures, so
yeah.
I can't beat
It was
this.
good, and it was great this past weekend too. I need to retract my statements from last week of bundle up, wear a sweater. I think those 50-degree lows really freaked me out, but it was really nice and pleasant. I got to wear short sleeves.
Yep.
It was good. Okay, thank you, Greg. Diamonds in the rough. Archaeologists uncover a shocking discovery in the ancient city of Pompeii.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
My son, Nick, took illicit fentanyl, which cost him his life. And knowing that my son is never coming back is the worst thing that I will have to live with for the rest of my life.
Tammy Baldwin's been with us every step of the way. She just got a major bill passed to really crack down on fentanyl. She doesn't just talk the talk, but she actually walks the walk.
I cannot tell you how much we appreciate Tammy Baldwin fighting this fight.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Think Carpets to Go for back-to-school savings. During the back-to-school sale, all dorm room carpet remnants are on sale. Cut pile carpet starts at just $189 per square foot. In-store click-together laminate starts at just $349 per square foot. Ask about available 6-month financing. You can save big on whatever you want on your floor during the back-to-school sale going on now at Carpets to Go in Onalaska.
One size rarely fits all. That's why at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we carry a huge selection of quality name brand jeans and pants. We're so confident we have the right brand, style, and fit for you that we'll give you a free $5 Blaine's Farm and Fleet gift card for every pair you buy. Like men's or women's Ariat jeans. Get an extra $30 gift card for every $150 Ariat purchase. And men's Rustler jeans, just $15.99. Find your perfect pair of jeans for less at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Are your toilets in need of an upgrade? Not only can older toilets be uncomfortable, they can also clog more and increase your utility bills. At Maxwell White, we offer professionally trusted Kohler toilets. Our popular best-selling toilet is the Kohler Highline, available in various heights to provide ultimate accessibility and ease of use. Don't wait. Start enjoying the exceptional power, innovation, and water-saving sustainability of a new Kohler toilet. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White. Plumbing done right. Call today.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Treasure and death in the ancient world. Archaeologists at the buried city of Pompeii in Italy have unearthed the skeletal remains of a man and woman, along with a cache of coins and precious jewelry. The find was part of a dig in Region 9 of Pompeii that's uncovered a plethora of ancient buildings and artifacts. The city was home to around 20,000 Romans when it was buried under ash and volcanic glass during the 79 AD eruption of Mount Vesuvius. The bodies were found in a small bedroom that was being used as a temporary sleeping space while the home was being renovated. The woman's skeleton was found on the bed clutching a small cache of gold, silver, and bronze coins, as well as gold and pearl earrings. Well, it just goes to show all the money in the world cannot save you from an event like that. All right, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. You got a bunch of loudmouth, preening politicians. It's absolute chaos. I'm Derek Van Orden, and after 26 years as a Navy SEAL, there's a few things that I learned. You stay on mission, you know what you're fighting for, And sometimes you gotta get a little dirty to finish the job. Let's go, kids. Not you. Not you. You. Let's go. I'm Derek Van Orden. I approve this message.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. At American Waterworks, we use modern techniques and warranted solutions to restore your peace of mind in your home. After all, your home's foundation issues won't get better with time, but it will with our proven solutions. Choose confidence, choose reliability, choose American Waterworks.
It just keeps getting worse.
These are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
Cracking drywall is just one sign your foundation is compromised, but you can. Put water back in its place with a free inspection from Innovative Basement Authority. And now receive no interest on any repairs if paid in full in 24 months. Call or go online today.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network Big City for 3 months.
We've all seen these ads by Senator Baldwin attacking me. She's lying to you. But that's what career politicians do when they get in trouble. The truth? I was born and live in Wisconsin. I've never run a nursing home, and of course I believe seniors should vote. The false attacks are going to keep coming because she has nothing to run on. Her record has failed us on inflation, the border, and crime. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message for this reason. It's time for change.
All right, we could see some patchy fog tonight. Might see the aurora too, although the storming levels are starting to tail off a little bit warmer than we've had in probably the previous nights. But once again, be mindful of the morning fog, especially near river areas. Otherwise, the showers come back in. That would be Wednesday night, and Thursday and Friday look somewhat wet. But overall, temperature-wise, you just still can't beat these conditions.
Yeah, not too bad.
No.
All right, thank you so much for joining us tonight at 5. We'll see you at 6.